Hey everyone, Don Master here. Got some more content for you guys. Been getting a couple icon things here and there. It seems like it's pretty decent quality. A friend of mine's been getting a lot of it, and gotten to put my hands on it before buying it, and for the price it seems pretty good. So I decided to pick up a 1/4" ratchet, and we're gonna go ahead and open it up and compare it to a couple other Taiwan made cheaper ratchets. I don't have any expensive Snap-on or Mac ratchets with me. They're at work to compare to this, but maybe I'll do a video later on that. But we're just going to compare it to a Craftsman and a gearwrench 1/4 drive. So I picked this guy up with a coupon they had online for 30 bucks, which seemed like a pretty good deal, just to try out, you know. I've never owned an icon ratchet, and now I do. So this is a low profile 90 tooth 1/4 drive ratchet, and comfort handle. Wasn't much more. I think it was like $1 or $2 more for the comfort. 7 inches long, 7/16 thick. And here's the specs. Part number is an R1SG. 90 tooth gear to gear mechanism produces a tight 4-degree arc swing for easy work in small spaces. Precision machined gears provide smooth ratcheting and action. Withstand heavy torque. Low profile head allows easy clearance into the most cramped work areas. Polished chrome finish offers superior corrosion resistance and easily wipes clean. Comfort grip design for reduced hand fatigue and non-slip grip. Lifetime guarantee. Made in Taiwan. And we will be comparing that to this nice little set I got on sale at Lowe's a year or so ago. We're going to compare it to, man, this thing's in there. This Craftsman 1/4 drive ratchet. The newer style fine tooth. And also we'll be comparing it to this 90 tooth gearwrench, which I've been really happy with. I also have this ratchet in the comfort grip handle version. It's a little bit longer. But this one came in my gearwrench 1/4 and 3/8 drive socket set I keep in my car. So let's get this bad boy open and let's look at it. Alright, so this is kind of neat. It comes in this decent case, which I probably won't be using. Nice storage case, and it comes with a nice cloth, kind of like what comes with your sunglasses or whatever, to wipe it off, keep it nice. And it's a pretty nice ratchet, to be honest. The chroming looks pretty nice. It does have some marks on it. See those little pittings? And they're not wiping off. That's interesting. You know, you get what you pay for, is the way I look at it. But for 30 bucks, it's not bad. It's very fine tooth. It is pretty smooth. Comfort grip feels nice. Kind of a nice rubbery texture on it. Not so sure what I think about this switch. I feel like it should be moving further. It was kind of locked up when I pulled it out of the box. Maybe it needs to break in, I don't know. Do not immerse in fluids. Huh, that's exactly what they say on the Snap-on ones. And it says 92 there. They don't, like, they do have the part number on the handle in the metal there. And feels pretty good, pretty decent. So, as you can see, it is pretty long compared to these guys. The gear wrench one I have with a comfort handle probably isn't even this long. It's probably like that long maybe. I don't think it's this long, but this will be nice. I'm gonna bring it to work and start using it and see how it performs compared to my Snap-on. And as far as head thickness goes, the gear wrench still is thinner, as you can see. The gear wrench 90 tooth and whatnot, they do a good job keeping the head pretty narrow. They're pretty close, but the gear wrench is narrower. And the gear wrench is very smooth as well. I don't think it's as smooth as the Icon though. The Icon feels pretty smooth. Like, honestly, it feels almost like a Snap-on. But it's hard to say. Snap-on always is the smoothest. It's not exactly as smooth as Snap-on. Shouldn't say that. The gear wrench has more of a teardrop style head, and the switch mechanism is kind of unique. Gear wrenches is a little bit different and kind of recessed down in here, which I kind of like. It keeps it down, keeps the profile down, so you can't get that caught. The Icon one is just right over the top, so that sticks out kind of far. I think that's how Snap-on does it too. But we'll see how it holds up. And then compared to the Craftsman switch is a little bit recessed. This is a quick release ratchet, and the head thickness is pretty thick on this this guy. Maybe it's about the same as the they're about the same. I think the Craftsman is a tiny bit thicker. I haven't seen these Craftsman ratchets in a comfort grip. I don't know why they don't have them like that yet. I think the V series that came out does, but those aren't in stores, so I haven't been able to see those V series ratchets, get my hands on them, and I don't really want to spend the money and order it. I like to see the stuff in person before I order it and make my decision that way. But yeah, the Icon does look really nice. I'm impressed for the price. We'll just have to see how it holds up. I mean, obviously it has a lifetime warranty and everything, but let's get a socket on it, see how it feels with a socket. Alright, so I got a 9/16 Craftsman socket on it, and I noticed it's really quiet and really smooth. It's a little gravelly here and there, but you know, it ain't no Snap-on, I'll tell you that, but it is smooth. It is smooth. See, there's a little gravel there, I feel. I don't know what that's about, but it is quiet. You don't really hear much. You know, when I pop it on the Craftsman, you'll notice it's very The Craftsman sounds a lot different. And the Craftsman still is pretty fine tooth, but see, you can hear that a lot louder, which isn't a bad thing. I wouldn't necessarily say just because it's louder means it's not as built as well. Maybe, I don't know, these cheaper style, you know, push to release ratchets normally sound like this, but I've never had any issues with this ratchet. And then the gear wrench, I believe, is going to be a lot quieter. The gear wrench 90 tooth ratchets are pretty quiet and they're pretty smooth. Yeah, that's pretty quiet. Not as quiet as the Icon, but yeah, the gear wrench is really smooth. That's one reason why I like the gear wrench ratchets. And I normally get the gear wrench ratchets for at home and for like backup stuff, because I've never had a problem with them, and I beat them pretty hard. So we'll see if the Icon one holds up. So I figured it was a good opportunity to get another cheaper ratchet for 30 bucks. You know, maybe this is gonna be a really good option. It just kind of feels funny, like the detents aren't as pronounced. It's a little different, but I'm sure it'll be good. So anyway, happy I got that. And while these are out, I got this. I've never showed you guys this, I don't think. This is the Comfort Grip ratcheting screwdriver, and my friend, he really wants one, and I don't think he's seen this, so I might as well show him. It's got the lock, right and left position, and this is a very smooth unit. And the nice thing about this one is this comes out, and you can put different ones on it. And then it's got the storage on the back. You know, you can open up, and it's got bits in there. You can hear them shaking around, but I've had this for a couple years. Instinct handle. The instinct handle on these ratcheting screwdrivers is a little bit different than the screwdriver instinct handles. This is more like the older first generation instinct handles, and they still have these on the ratcheting screwdrivers, but not their regular screwdrivers. And then the classic hard handle ratcheting screwdriver, I really like this, just mainly the looks. It just has that classic feel to it. Very smooth. But the only downfall to this one is you can't pull this out. This is fixed. So you can't put a shorter, longer shaft. You'd have to add to that. But these are, I think, a little bit cheaper than the Comfort handle one that has a removable shaft. And this is stamped in there nice, or a nice ink. So thought I'd throw those in there, since you guys like tools and I love tools, and the more the better, right? Let's go over to the bit set, the gear wrench bit set over here, and let's put a quarter drive. Let's put a T30 quarter drive on this Icon, and see how it feels with a smaller bit on there. Feels pretty good. A little bit more pronounced. I don't know, it just kind of feels gravelly. I hate to say that, but maybe it has to break in. It just feels gravelly. It just doesn't, I don't know. You know, like compared to the gear wrench, when you spin a socket on the gear wrench, you feel those clicks a lot more pronounced. where, you know, on the icon it's like you kind of can't feel it clicking. So I don't know if that's a problem or not, but there is a lot of back drag too, I've noticed. It's taking a little bit more force to spin this. Taking a lot more force to turn this than the gear wrench. And on the Craftsman, let's feel the back drag on it. Probably about the same on this one. And the gear wrench, I think it probably has the least amount of back drag. You know, a lot of people think gear wrench is junk, but their ratchets are made in Taiwan, and they've been making ratchets for a while, and that is the least amount of back drag out of all three of these, hands down. I'll have to give it to gear wrench on the 90 tooth ratchet compared to these. This one's probably the best. I can feel the detents very nicely, the clicks, and it doesn't take much pressure at all to turn this. So when you're getting down there and you're trying to start a bolt, it'll be much easier. Like, that's very small amount of pressure applied. So hope that helps you guys, and I'll let you know if I have any issues with this Icon quarter drive ratchet. Happy I got it. I haven't owned one yet, so figured why not feel it, see how it works. And hope you guys have a good rest of your evening, and we'll see you on the next one.